Welcome to another day of ceremony. I wanted to share with you some reflections and maybe not hard feelings, but just what's going on in this time of shifting, in this time of, it's also desired shifting, but in a time of release of voice activation for myself. I am finding not just releasing my voice, but also coughing and sneezing and, yellow mucus coming up, even though I don't feel like I have cold. But it does feel like there's old energies that had been sequestered that are coming out. One of my ears keeps going blocked and then open and blocked, so it's like there's things moving, and as they're moving it's feeling uncomfortable in some ways. And I think part of that is because they have been there so long and I have been holding on to it so tightly. There's inspirations, ideas, new pathways that are opening up that are really uncomfortable for my human. Just thinking of like, oh, I've pushed this away because I thought this was not acceptable to do these kind of things in society. And that the way that it has been done in the past doesn't feel in alignment with myself. It's like I want to express myself in this way, and it's mostly around my sexuality. And it just feels very strange because I want to feel like I'm in this beautiful energy. And then in the past, there's been times where if I'm sharing this energy in a semi-public performance space, I ended up getting a lot of possessive energy back, where people then loved what I was doing but also wanted to possess it and possess it for themselves and not share. And I think that is what really pushed me away in the past. And it's a little challenging because I feel like I have so much love inside of myself, and that desire from somebody else to be possessed feels so restrictive, so limiting. And I mean, part of my human is like, where are we going with this? Like I feel like I'm setting all old conventions on their heads, be it relationship, be it with myself or with others, intimate or just friendships. And there's nothing just about it. It's just friendships are amazing. There's a family you've chosen. And my relationship with my family, even with strangers. I was at a museum yesterday and I had this guy walk around me and my friend, and as he was walking around, even when he was walking away, he kept staring at me. And it was just the strangest look. And I turned to my friend and I'm like, oh, as I'm expanding my energy, am I gonna have to expect to get stared at? And that felt a little trippy. So yeah, it's just, there's some really powerful moments happening in the clearings. I participated in the rich space yesterday, and I just had to lie down, and I just could feel my energy like being so supercharged, and it just, whew, it's quite the ride. I'm loving it. My humans also needing some time to adjust is definitely getting more and more comfortable with the ideas of reframing things and accepting more and more that I've shifted to a different paradigm where the acceptance of me and my play is very different. And even, talking here on my Sarahmony channel about things that I'm exploring within myself and sharing some of those things is just, so amazing that even though it's a public space, I can make it a safe space. I can make it a space for growth, for empowerment, and for self-love. Because I feel like that is what this whole journey for myself is about. Is, not necessarily about other people, but that is the amazing bonus that me embracing myself, me becoming more and more of who I am, then vibrates out to other people and becomes the invitation to allow them to step into themselves. Yeah, that is such a good feeling thought for myself. It feels like I'm no longer chasing acceptance, but through receiving it from myself, I receive it from the world around me. Thank you for being on this journey with myself. Thank you for coming to this space and taking some of the magic and making it bigger in your own life. Love y'all. Bye for now.